Hi, how y'all doing this morning? I want to talk to you today how to maintain your credit. Now, there are a lot of umpteen videos, umpteen brochures or whatever on how to repair your credit. I don't know if you can do that. I think that once there's a glitch on your credit record, it's just there. I mean, in other words, if you were late for a $3,000 hospital bill, it's just on there. I mean, even if you pay it 5 years later, okay, it's still on there. Um, so I don't know if you can repair that, but you can pay the bill off, and you should pay the bill off. I have seen people, old, young, pastors and preachers who will not pay their bills, will not pay their medical bill, excuse me, will not pay a car repair bill. I know of a preacher, a very prominent preacher, who did not pay a bill for work done on his church, which is so ridiculous. Okay. Um, so the bottom line is that you should pay your bills. That's the bottom line. That's how you have a good credit rating, is that you pay your bills. You may not want to, but you pay them. You work out a repayment plan with the people. I mean, if there's a mechanic or a particularly medical person, call the hospital, call whoever's in charge, and work out a payment plan and say, I'll pay you such and such every month. Now, when I was about 20 years old, I had a learner. You remember the learner stores? I had a learner credit card, and because who doesn't want clothes at age 20? Okay, I paid it off. I had to pay about $15 a month until it was paid off, and I paid it off. Okay, now I don't recommend that, especially nowadays when you have so many really good clothing stores. I don't recommend that you get into the credit thing with the store. I don't recommend that. I really don't. Even though people like J.C. Penney's, Walmart will ask you to open up a credit card, a Walmart credit card or a J.C. Penney credit card. I don't recommend that. If you cannot pay cash for clothes and whatever, just forget it. Okay. Now, when I bought my first car, I did have a down payment, and I paid it off in less than 3 years. Okay, and I was very young then, about 24. Okay, um, I paid off all my debt, my student loan bills. I had student loans. I paid off all of those. No late fees. When I got the first mortgage, um, I had a good credit rating. So there was not really a problem, I don't think, in getting the mortgage. I had a good credit rating because I had been paying, even though I had accumulated credit cards, I had been paying them off over the years. Okay, but I don't recommend, this generation do what I did. Okay, but let's face it, you have to have either a credit card or a very good debit card to travel. You just have to have it. I recommend you just have if you have a credit card to travel, which you almost have to do, I recommend you just pay for it. As soon as you get back home. Okay. Uh, you almost have to have a credit line if you want a house or a car. Now, that's not stuck in cement, because you see a lot of illegals who don't have a credit score at all get these very expensive cars and trucks. So I don't know if you even have to have a credit score or credit history nowadays to even get a car or a house. You see a lot of illegals buying houses. You see a lot of illegals buying very nice cars. Okay, but so if you want to establish your credit, I recommend you get a $200 credit line and pay that off each month. That's to establish your credit. Um, you pay that off until it's finished. Okay. Now, I don't know what my credit score is at this age of my life. I don't really know or care. Okay, I don't know what my credit score is because I don't use credit anymore. I don't get anything on credit at all. Okay, no mortgage, no clothes, no desk or anything, nothing. Um, the only bills I have are land taxes, which is going to be ongoing, and phone and telephone. That's going to be ongoing. Okay. Land taxes or whatever these fees are associated with owning land, you just got to pay those every month. I mean, every year. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you what will ruin your credit: medical bills. If you do not pay your medical bills, even if you have $150, the medical bill is $150. You should call that company and agree with them to pay $50 a month. Okay. Otherwise, a medical bill will ruin your credit quicker than anything I know. Okay, like I said, if you have I know a person who has $150 medical bill, but she would not pay that, but she would spend $200 on a weave. Now, do you understand that? No, I don't either. But if you don't pay your medical bill, that will ruin your credit very quickly. Okay, so even if you have a $15,000 medical bill, I recommend that you get with the company to see if you can get on the payment plan. If you're in a condominium or one of those very expensive housing, and you have a homeowners association fee, if you don't pay that, that will ruin your credit because the homeowners association is going to sue you. Okay, so I recommend, if you are a member of a homeowners association, to and you don't want to pay that, go ahead and pay it. Okay. If you have a car loan, I recommend that you pay that off ASAP. If you have a car loan, I'm not going to get a car loan ever, but not again. I got, how many car loans have I gotten? Maybe one or two. I'm not going to do that ever again. Okay. So, but if you do have a car loan, I do recommend that you pay that off ASAP, as soon as possible. That will be one thing out of your hair. Even though if you pay it off sooner, it will establish your credit. So my opinion is how to maintain the credit, not how to repair it, because I think that once your credit is messed up, it's just kind of messed up. So at least you can have on your record that you paid your bills off. Have a nice day.